All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to use the liquify tool to make this strawberry into a heart strawberry. So we're going to start off with layer 1 with the strawberry in it, and we're going to go filter and liquify, or that's Shift Command X for the shortcut. So I'm going to just zoom in a little bit. And I like the size of this brush. I am going to start off, and the only tool I'm using today is the forward warp tool, or W. So the brush size I have is pretty big because I don't want to use, I'll show you kind of how it's going to look when you start pulling it. So you want to pull kind of at the edge of your brush, at the edge of the strawberry, and that's going to create the most smooth lines. When you have a small brush, probably way too small. When you have a small brush like this one, the lines are a little bit more sharp and it doesn't turn out right. You could do it, it would just take a lot longer and it won't be as smooth. So we're going to Command Z, and we're going to go back to a bigger brush size because it's going to help us kind of pull everything all at once. Maybe that's a little bit too big. Let's try this. So just using the edge of the brush and the edge of the edge of the brush and the edge of the strawberry. We're kind of just going to be pulling down in some spots and pulling up, and you can kind of gauge how you want your heart to look like. I'm going to keep mine kind of like, I guess they're like traditional heart. But you can make it very round if you want. I'm going to sharpen up the edges. So you can also pull your brush and put it on the outside of the strawberry and push inwards. And that can help create like more straight lines. Just be careful because these tails that happen here. So you want to Command Z, and instead you want to push up instead of dragging it because it'll cause like a really large drag line. So I think that point is pretty good for me. So I'm going to keep it and just fix the edges just a little bit more. And you can also do it on the inside because when we're pulling, we're distorting those seeds. So we want to kind of, I want to keep it as realistic as possible. So that's why I'm going to go back in and kind of move the seeds around as well. And that's optional. If you want it to look more distorted, because obviously it's not real, but if you want it to look, I guess, not so perfect, you could keep your seeds however you want, and that would be no problem. So I'm just gonna pull the edges out until I feel like my heart is, I guess, looking like a heart. So I think this is pretty good. Just push this in a little bit more. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's not real, but yeah, you can play around. There's a lot of other tools to use. I'm just going to click OK, and there is my heart strawberry. So I hope you guys enjoy using the liquify tool. You can move your heart strawberry around, save it, and there's a lot of different things to use in the liquify tool and a lot of different images that you can kind of distort and change around. So have fun, play with it. Bye.